I'm gonna show you how I made this pluggnb beat without any paid plugins by breaking it down. Let's start with the melodic elements. The base of this beat is the electric piano bright preset from Flex, which plays a simple chord progression of E minor to C major. It's important to spice up the chords by adding extra notes of the scale to make it sound way more interesting in advance. I also added a simple repeating top melody which plays at some parts of the beat with more energy. Next we have a little counter melody to fill in some more space. I made it by combining two saw waves, one of them pitched up 7 semitones to add overtones with more detuned voices. You can always use this trick of going up 7 semitones to make melodies more interesting by adding harmonies. This also only plays at certain parts of the beat to make the whole thing sound less repetitive. I also added another short melodic fill consisting of 2 sine waves with the same harmonization. You can hear that I activated the slide and legato effect in Vital, which you can hear a lot of times in pluggnb beats. It just sounds way cleaner. That's already every melodic element, and you can notice it's not a lot of stuff, so the beat doesn't get too messy and overdone. So now let's continue with the drums. We have a simple trap clap playing on the 2 and 4 and a standard trap hi-hat playing this pattern. I always suggest adding more than just a basic 2-step hi-hat pattern because most of the time it fits much better with the melody. This pattern adds a lot of movement because I made sure to make it kind of bouncy by leaving space at some places and adding rolls and lower pitch notes at others. I also added 2 open hi-hats at the beginning of each bar to add more impact. Next, I'm gonna go over the 808s, and there are 4 different ones. 2 of those are pretty simple trap 808s. The other ones are an acid bass from GMS, which is used fairly often in pluggnb and new jazz beats, and a more low-sitting punchy 808 which plays in stereo. In the chord breakdown section, I added a respace playing the root notes of the chords alongside the E-piano. This brings some freshness into the beat since a new element is introduced. The trick I use in basically all of my beats, no matter the genre, and I bring up in pretty much every single one of my videos, is adding a slight clipping effect on the master. This gives the beat a kind of crunchy effect and makes the 808s hit even better. It also sounds a bit more professional and unique in my opinion. Here's a comparison. As some finishing touches, I added transitions and a laser sound. Lastly, I took the beginning of the beat and exported it to make this short but attention-catching intro. I just automated the pitch and the tempo to give it this sort of vinyl effect. And that's already everything to this beat. I won't be going over the arrangement because it's nothing special and not really worth mentioning. If you like this video, I suggest checking out some of my other videos in this style, and if you enjoy them, maybe consider helping me build a community by subscribing. I also really appreciate comments on feedback or ideas for new content, so I know what I should work on next.